Disclaimer. This video and all its contents are Ngozi's opinion and that of some people who contributed. We're all entitled to our opinions, so enjoy.
People are always saying it. Talk, and talk again. I think our job as parents, as guardians, as uncles, as aunties, is to keep talking to these kids. And when we say talk, it's not talk on them or talk over them, but have conversations. A lot of people said, oh, kids are rude nowadays. When you're having a conversation, you just butt into the conversation. It's okay to come into a conversation politely. Not those days when we're younger, because of how they told you don't talk. You don't tell your mom something, you not stand there and be wiggling.
Or when you leave, you hit the door.
Bam!
It's a message.
It's a message.
Telling them that.
I don't stood here so long, ain't nobody answer me, I'ma walk away. No.
Yeah, I feel
So
you.
talking, I started talking very young. I started talking, no, not me. I started talking to my son at a very young age. I started engaging him. What happened in school? Who did you touch? Who touched you? Those kind of conversations. So how are you doing with talking? And let me ask you another thing. Have you talked to anybody's child before? Because that's another dicey place where you feel like, I'll go and talk now. The person's mother will say.
No, I mean, a lot of kids come, like his friends, they come to play, and I, definitely engage them. Hi, how are you doing? Just questions, and I think, it also helps to know how, these kids are doing. But I mean, these days it has become very risky. Everything is a problem these days, and the truth is this. It has always existed.
Yeah.
Like you said, the technology just brought it out.
Yeah.
And that's why, you speak to a lot of them.
You're right, that's what technology has
You speak to a lot of broken adults these days. And anytime you're talking to somebody, they'll tell you about...
Broken adults.
Yeah, you talk about experiences when they were young. We all had those experiences that we say will never happen now. But the reason why we are conscious now, and our parents weren't, because we're not exposed to seeing these things, we didn't even think, our parents just go, come back. But now I think people have more time for their kids. We're having fewer kids now.
We're having fewer kids.
Nobody want to pay school fees,
Ain't nobody can do that. Ain't nobody can do that.
just one school fees, I was having high blood pressure. So, so we are getting organized. So I engage my son a lot. We talk. And when he goes to school, what is this person? So he cries. Maybe, for example, he was to the nanny and he cries. I'm always conscious. And I'm like, what happened? And he's able to talk. But what I used to do, he has to. He has learned how to pass messages.
That's
So
amazing.
I mean, before you just come and you're like, why are you crying? What's wrong with you? Go and sit down, And then why are you crying? What's the problem?
Why are you crying? Go and sit down. Stop crying.
They used to do it to us. They used to do it to us before, and I don't think.
Man, why are you crying?
And I'm very guilty of it a lot of times. But I'm changing gradually.
Are
because
you doing that man thing to him?
Yeah, a lot. I'm like, you're a soldier, you can't cry. Stand up.
And when you have a girl,
I will
you say
spoil
you're a
her.
soldier, you can't cry.
I will spoil her.
But will you let her cry?
Yeah, she can cry.
But you see, I just wonder that whole when you tell boys don't cry, but you let girls cry.
The mom will deal with that.
Oh my gosh, Paul.
Let me deal with this one.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, we have our...
we should prepare the boys and the girls equally for the world that they're going into.
I don't know whether I can do it. So that's why.
That's
I don't know whether I can do that, yeah.
Wow, to your girl.
Because to be honest with you, there are a lot of things that he does. And I tell myself that, no, I'm not sure I can do it. Because... I remember when he was, very, little, and my wife used to say, you know what, when he grows up, don't worry, he will touch you in a place that when he does something, you feel emotional. But I'm not emotional towards him. I'm like, I feel like as much as I want this boy to not to cry, but I need to drill him. So,
I've seen that with a lot of dads.
So I'm like, I've taught him how to, be very disciplined. So when he goes to somewhere, he's not going to walk into a place and start misbehaving. So, for example, I come to some places, I'm not judging them. I see kids and they scatter everywhere.
Skelter.
I'm
judging you.
Yeah. So this one comes and just sits down and composes himself. And people are like, what's wrong with this one? They teach us...
He just know better.
That was their remark when he first went to school. They said he is very mature.
Yeah, very mature. But let's not break them. You dads. Well, amen from others. Really.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Number 3. As parents, we always want to advise. Oh, don't marry a foreigner. And don't do this. Hey, your skirt is too long, your skirt is too short. Your hair, which mohawk? How dare you? That one has dyed her son's hair. What rough haircut is this? Sometimes it's not coming from a bad place. But I feel like as parents, we have to learn not to misdirect. That time is different.
No, the time is different. And somebody told me something. You know, a lot of people tell me, my mom tells me a lot. She's like, you know, because I have a tattoo. And she's like,
hey!
so how will you, Igbo and tattoo, they don't go together?
That they don't go.
So
Igbo, Paul, and tattoo.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Ay.
Do you know that when I'm traveling to Abuja to go and see her,
you have to wear long sleeve.
she said, you know, please, I don't want to. In fact, my dad used to ask me every day, are you sure there's no way you can clean it?
Clean it.
I'm like, Daddy, but I don't want to clean it.
But let's talk about your tattoo for 1 second, though.
All right.
Eh?
It's a lion in Africa.
Oh my God, it is a lion.
Yeah,
And I see the map. Oh.
Yeah, I'm the lion of Africa. So.
Oh, okay, that's cool too.
Yeah, so
But when?
2013.
Well done.
Yeah, I just went, and you know, then I was dating
He
my
had
wife.
left his father's house, so
Yeah, so I was dating my wife. I knew she was going to object, so I'm just like, I went to Cameroon. I heard Akon's tattoo artist or something. Someone is near.
Oh, he got a celebrity tattoo artist too.
So I'm like, you know, let's do this.
Let's do it.
And
you
then I
just did it. So it was a
planned
spur of the
this.
moment thing.
Yeah, I had to.
Have you
And
regretted it?
never. I don't know. That's the
Amazing.
problem. I never regret things.
Love
You know,
it.
I'm just like, you know, it's here,
Live your
right?
best life out here, man.
So it's a reminder that I'm supposed to conquer Africa.
And you will.
Yes, I'm getting
Yes,
there.
you will. Yes,
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah.
So let's not misdirect. Your parents will say, how can? Da, da, da. It hasn't done anything.
I don't know.
It hasn't even given you a sense of purpose. It reminds you.
What's the big
of
deal?
And above all,
Yeah.
what's the big deal?
I don't understand.
No, let's write it out. What's the big deal? There's
I wish my mom sees this.
Oh my gosh.
I'll send it to her.
Oh, we're gonna send that.
Yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Number 4. Say no.
Okay.
And then say yes. There are people who always say no. There are certain parents I've seen. Don't touch it. Go sit down there. Don't. I'm like, yo, does this boy ever hear yes?
Yeah, very rigid.
Very rigid. So with that one we agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
Totally.
say no, but then say yes. And number 5, guys, I truly, truly believe this thing. Delayed gratification never kills anybody.
Yeah.
There are people whose children don't know how to wait. And that's part of what's dealing with a lot of people nowadays. Quick, now, let's go. Immediately, sharp. Delayed gratification, you can have it when. You can do this after. You will achieve this when. It must not be today. If it comes today, fine, but it must not be today.
I'm learning a lot.
Oh.
I don't know why I've never really thought about this, you know, but then it has always, it's a principle. You don't, you know, obviously my kids, don't rush me. It's going to come. And, you know, it's the timing. And that's the thing why sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, you know, I'm happy that I grew up in, you know, an average home. So we learned not, boom, it's on you. So basically, I would say, you know, my son is in a place where I don't know what he wants exactly that I can't get for him immediately, but I'm not just going to come.
No.
You know.
And you can.
Yeah,
But you
but
just don't.
you know, let
Why?
it, you know.
Because.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have to explain to you?
No, you don't actually.
You know?
They need to learn that it's okay to wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but that's deep. That's a good one. I mean, I've never thought of it that way,
No,
but yeah,
and,
that's
and
a
a
good
lot
one.
of people don't know how to wait.
Yeah.
The minute you start waiting, your body will start itching you.
Yeah, patience.
Yeah.
And we've lost that.
I'm waiting. Bro, let me check Instagram. People cannot. There's this. I forget the name of the movie. Oh crap! The one where they said Dolce Far Niente. I think it was Julia Roberts. Where she just. It's called The Beauty of Doing Nothing. Nothing. Just nothing. If you have time, and you realize that even when you have time, when you have time to rest, you're not resting.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, now I can check social media. Now I can. Now I
Like
can.
this.
Don't can. Just chill.
Just chill. That's the word. That's
Yeah.
the word. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parenting and technology, guys, I think that we should stop focusing on the fact that technology is here. Technology, there will always be a technology.
It's gonna get worse.
It's going to get worse. There will always be that thing that fills that technology space that will always cause whatever.
Yeah.
So I say focus on these things that are fundamentals.
Yeah.
And then I think that the children will be fine.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you so much.
So much for coming through. We've talked for so long. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for sticking through with me. Follow Paul on Instagram.
Yes.
Twitter.
Paul Ukaonu. Twitter, everywhere.
Same handle.
Yeah, Paul
Twitter
Ukaonu.
and Instagram. Paul Ukaonu. Follow me on the handle.
Paul
here.
Ukaonu.
Paul Ukaonu. Paul Ukaonu. Paul Ike. What?
Paul Ifendu Ukaonu.
Ifendu Ukaonu. If you have any comments, please make them. And if you have any episodes, any topic you want me to discuss, please send it to the email address on the screen. Until next time, please keep it real. You have to keep it real.
Keep it real.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.